You are the universe. Hello everyone, and welcome to your reading. Today we are choosing from messages from the Divine Masters, and we have 3 to choose from here. We have Lady Venus, we have Mahavatar Babahi, and we have Rumi. So you can take in a deep breath, take a moment to ask yourself which master has a message for you. And I will see you in your reading. Hello and welcome to your reading. Pile number 1, those of you that chose Lady Venus. Of course, Lady Venus is Venusian. She is really love, like filled with love, just complete love. And as I look at her, I was really struck with the eyes. You know, some of you might have really intense eyes. You know, people notice your eyes. There's just something about them. You know, they say the eyes are the window to the soul. And it just feels like this card just stares at me. She's just like, but it's like she's in a trance, like to where she is accessing otherworldly information. You know, like she's available, but she's accessing information at the same time. And this card says light activation, call to action, power surge, earth mission. And look at all the rainbow energy that is around her. And of course, rainbow energy is white light that is shown in a spectrum of colors of the rainbow. So this is purity, this is innocence, this is all of those things that we associate with, you know, the purity of love and pure, you know, unconditional love. And that's what Lady Venus represents. And she wanted to come out here today and bring a message to those of you that have chosen this pile. And it doesn't matter if I put this card in front of me, if I put it down, if I put it sideways, wherever I put it, her eyes follow me. And it's like she can see right through me. I had somebody tell me that one time. There's this like, oh, your eyes look like they're, you know, feel like they're looking into my soul, you know. And that's what she feels like. Somebody that can see the depths of your soul. And you may have had people say that to you, that, you know, you just feel like they feel like you can see really deep within. This red mark, I don't like that when I see those marks. I've seen those marks before. Okay. So let's take in a deep breath and just concentrate on Lady Venus and her unconditional love and what she wishes to bring us today. She is a very feminine energy as well. Very wise. Orion activation. Isn't that interesting? Because it said light activation. So you guys, supernova, recreation, renewal, rebirth by light. Isn't that interesting how this comes out and says that and that says that? So you guys are having some kind of an activation. Look at all the rainbow colors around this as well with this gateway. And Orion, like look up the constellation of Orion and you will find a lot of things within there as well for you. On the bottom of the deck I have the Merkaba activation as well. These cards aren't just activations. Like these cards, well, I guess they are kind of gateway cards. But this is Orion activation. Actually, let's take a look and see if there's anything interesting within that Orion activation that wants to be talked about here. Let me see here. Orion constellation is like the hunter, okay? It kind of looks like a figure with a sword. So Mintaka, Alnilam, Alnitak, okay? They all appear in the belt-like formation of Orion. And then there's a nebula that's south. Kind of a star nursery. That's interesting because Lady Venus is kind of motherly. So you're really being asked to connect with Orion and to find that connection within the stars. Like you can see the star constellation here as well. It's a pretty close constellation considering we can see it at night very easily, you know, with our naked eye, you know, to be able to see it. So that is an activation that you know, that you are receiving. So you may want to look into, like Mintaka fields. It feels like it's something that you might want to look into, that Lady Venus is encouraging you, you know, to look into that. Oh, Spirit, that's quite a few here. This came out in my last reading. Get grounded. Empaths and highly sensitives connect with nature. Then we have the crumbling. What are you clinging on to? Interesting how that is very similar there, hey? And then we have trust the nagel. What is the nagling feeling trying to tell you? This came out in a recent reading too. It's interesting because I never put the cards back in together. I always put them in separately in the deck, and then I shuffle them after. So that's kind of fascinating that would come out again. You know, I'm sure they came out together. And I just heard a bell. Nothing is on, but I heard a bell, like a notification or something like that. So let's see what else we have. So you are being asked to be prepared for this activation, and being grounded is really important in any light activation that we have, so that we can bring it into our physical body, okay? Because the activation is happening within our physical body. Our soul is already, you know, up there in ascension, but our physical body is what is continuously upgrading, okay? Our physical body is how we experience here, and we forget that, and we, you know, try to get into our spiritual body all the time, but we cannot experience it within our spiritual body, our soul. We experience within our ego, our humanness. So you are being asked to get grounded in order to be able to receive these energies, in order to have that experience. Of course, if you don't want to have that experience, that's okay too. Your choice. Star ancestors. Hidden secrets, lost wisdom, look a little deeper. Yeah, like I said, I feel like you need to do some research, like with the Orion activation here. It feels like, you know, Mintaka, that kind of thing, that they are wanting you to research, to take a little bit of a deeper look into, and see, you know, if you can find any information in there that resonates with you. Make sure it resonates with you. You know, nobody else can tell you what is your truth. I mean, I'm on here delivering the messages that, you know, that Spirit is bringing to me, and saying, you know, this is this is what I want you to talk about, and this is what is being channeled through. But these messages are not personal readings. They are readings for groups. So there will be, you know, some things that will resonate with you and some things that will not. You know, and the things that do not, just leave them behind. It's okay. Look at the owl here too. I just caught a glimpse of the owl here in we're just going to do a spirit animal. See what wants to come out for a spirit animal. But I do feel with you guys that you know, you are receiving this upgrade with this light activation and then the Orion activation coming out, you know, right alongside of it here. What is the animal that would... Spirit, I said animal, not animals. And there's the owl on the bottom again. Wisdom. Oh my God. You guys, this is huge. This is really incredibly huge. I mean, the owl is here on the bottom of the deck, but I have the black egg. Cosmic egg is the highest that you can get. It's opening up to cosmic communication. And we have the tarantula here. And the tarantula talks about the web of life. This black egg, I'm going to check the chakra on this black egg because I'm not sure which one it is. I just want to make sure that I get it right. It's near the top. I know. I think it might be the third. I'm not sure. I think the unicorn's the third eye. It might be. Maybe it's the throat. I don't know. Speaking, yeah, it is the throat. Speaking from authenticity. And the cosmic egg is it's the crown chakra, and it is all about cosmic connection, okay? The epicenter of consciousness. And the black egg is speaking with authenticity. And I'm not going to look up the tarantula. I mean, that's what I felt. I just wanted to make sure. I thought this was the throat, but I just wanted to make sure. I don't want to make a mistake with the chakras that when they bring them through. But the tarantula as well is about spinning a web, right? Spinning a web. And I just heard, when at first we don't succeed, try again. And oh, what a tangled web we weave when we practice to deceive. That's interesting. The crumbling. It's on top of the crumbling. What are you clinging to? Yeah, this is going to open you up to cosmic communication here with this Orion activation. And, you know, speaking, being authentic, right? This may open up light language or something like that for you guys as well. But I mean, the web of life even. Talk about the web of life. Like the tarantula is a big, scary spider, I want to say. And this is what are you clinging to? And it's interesting because the web of the spider, that's what happens is people get stuck in the web, right? They get stuck in the web, trying to maneuver it, and they get stuck. It's an interesting message. Getting stuck in the web. Clinging to something. The more you fight, the more, and that's interesting with the spider web too, the more you fight, the more entangled they become. And that's, you know, what are you clinging to? The crumbling. So stop fighting it. Stop fighting this connection here, they're saying. Trust what you're feeling. Because there's going to be some things that are coming in, and the owl, of course. The owl talks to me about, you know, about wisdom. And this is lost wisdom with the star ancestors here. It talks about lost wisdom and his hidden secrets. Stop fighting it. Begin to speak authentically. Like I'm hearing cosmic communicator with this. And it's interesting because they had me do, a while back, they had me do my site cosmic communicator. And then they had me change it. Even though they said I was a cosmic communicator, they had me change the name of the site. But it is about being authentic, you know, within your life, your voice, you know, really walking your talk is really important. And that's always been important to me from the very beginning of my, you know, of my journey. To be honest. And sometimes people say to me, oh, you know, you might say too much. Well, you know what? I'm here to help people to be able to move along their path And if I can't be an example, you know, then what am I doing here? If I only show the good things, if I only show everything good that's happening in my life and never show any sadness, any struggle, any sorrow, you know, what must other people think? It gives the impression that a spiritual journey is just really, really easy. And life is not easy. Life is really difficult. And we're all on a spiritual journey, you know, throughout our life, throughout the time we arrive here, whether we realize that or not. We're on a spiritual journey. We are moving towards that final ending when we move back into that energy again of the spiritual realm. So we are all on a spiritual journey, and we will, you know, come to terms with what it is that we have experienced here on this earth when we go back into the energy again. So we are all on a spiritual journey, regardless of what, if you're involved with a different religion or not. It doesn't matter. You're still on a spiritual journey, Spirit is saying. The bottom of the deck is the Ten of Cups. Learning. I said, like, wisdom. Eight of Wands. Fast. And it can also be communication. The Eight of Wands can talk about communication, electronic communication, messages, texts, emails, that kind of thing. So you could be receiving some kind of a communication, or you might communicate with someone that you know, feel might be able to help you with this maybe. Oh my goodness, yeah, the end of a really big cycle here. There's the moon. Wow. Yeah, not being able to see for sure here. Yeah. That's it. And strength. Bottom of the deck is the Fool. Yeah, this is talking about for sure a journey, you know, towards that lost wisdom. You might be looking for somebody here with the Hierophant that is able to help you, that will be able to help you to access this in some way. It seems like there might be a little bit of difficulty that you are, you know, not listening to your own intuition. You may need some help, especially with get tangled in this web. You know, this is talking to me about getting stuck in society and, you know, the conformity of society and that kind of thing. And they're asking you to think outside the box, you know, but this is a message as well. So you might receive a message or you might send a message, okay? You're ending, this is a big phase ending here. And this is the tarantula spinning in the web here and the crumbling. What are you clinging to? So this is going to fall apart. This is almost like tower energy here that is coming in, that is going to bring you into your own authenticity. And the moon is here, which is all about something that is hidden, secrets. And we talked here about hidden secrets right here that is going to come in, you know, with the tower crumbling, okay? Moving into the expression, the self-expression of, you know, your own authenticity. This is still the Two of Swords, not being able to see, okay? You might get stuck in a little bit of that energy of not being able to see what it is that you know, that you desire. Because when we connect into cosmic, or we have an activation, it takes us time for us to be able to communicate properly with that again, because it's a new type of communication. It's like learning a new language. So being able to understand those new guides that are coming in at that time, you know, takes a little bit of time. So you might feel that you've lost your legs for a little bit, or your eyes, to be able to see. You're going to have to depend on how you feel, on your intuition. But this is going to move you into a state of expansion. And this is, I love this, because the strength is about, I talk about this all the time, about taming the ego. And this is when your spirit takes over. This is when your spirit takes over and makes the decisions. Okay? And the ego feels safe. Because the only time the ego is in fear is when it feels unsafe, unprotected. Okay? And that's our human self. And of course our human self needs to feel safe in order for us to be on these ventures. You know, and there's so many people that talk about killing the ego. We don't want to kill the ego. We want the ego to feel safe because we are receiving through the egoic body, the physical body. That is how we receive. So we want it to feel safe to be able to receive those messages. Okay? And this is all about a new journey for you with the Fool coming here. I mean, it's a completely new opportunity for you into new heights. I mean, the cosmic egg, the black egg, come on, really? This is really beautiful, you guys, and really incredible with the world here, with ending of a phase. Really, really beautiful. Let's see what the runes want to talk about. Signals. Oh my goodness, I'm getting the same runes. That's really weird. Knowing how and when you are receiving messages, which is what they're talking about with this activation here. Being able to understand the messages. And I said you might need help with that, right? To get help with that. Connection with the divine is at hand. Remember to nourish yourself before others. So take care of yourself. And this might require you going into a teacher, messaging somebody. Maybe you need an energy session or something like that to be able to help you to clear your energy, align your chakras perhaps, so that you are able to receive that information and to be able to feel the love that Lady Venus is bringing into you at this time. Okay? So, beautiful pile number 1, this is your reading. Thank you for allowing me to connect. No, this isn't pile number 1, but yeah, it is pile number 1. I've done so many pick of cards, I'm getting mixed up. Thank you, pile number 1, for allowing me to connect to your energy, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now. Hello and welcome. Pile number 2. You have chosen, I always have a hard time with this, saying this name, Mahavatar Babahi. And this is all about spiritual awakening, interconnectedness, understanding the inner workings. And I'm instantly drawn to the white aura around the body here as I look at this. And I'm also, like, this is a sign of, you know, you see the halo around different spiritual beings when we've seen them in pictures and things. And that's what this is talking about, is opening up those chakras. And the knowingness within the eyes as well. Yeah, that's interesting. Let us see what this is wanting to relay to us here today. Is a message that you have for us, for this group number 2 today, this Divine Master. This is about focusing on the self, and realizing that by focusing on the self with the inner self, you are connected to everything around you. Like, even though you're focusing on your own personal journey, it is still affecting everything around you, because we are all connected. So all your actions, reactions, responses, everything that you do has a repercussion or a ripple within the world, is what I'm hearing. Right? If you want peace, be peace. If you want love, be love. Right? You have to be what you want. You have to be that within before it can manifest in the outside world. Look at this, Heart of Source. All-encompassing love, unconditional acceptance, and serenity. And I said, like, I just felt like peace. Like, there has to be peace here some way. Something to do with peace here with this card. about that, my chair just begins to creep down further and further, and I feel like I want to get up a little bit above the table here. My shoulders begin to hurt by having to hold my arms up for so long when I'm shuffling. And it doesn't usually, like if I do 3 cards and I pick a card, but I have been doing extra because I'm going to be gone for a while, and I want to make sure that you guys have your readings while I'm away. Messenger. Serious energy. Bringing harmony and balance. The throat chakra here. Remember I said about the light around here? Same thing here. Look at the light here around the head, like the spiral. That's quite interesting. I don't know. It's almost like she's in a mantra as well here, you know? Like you may want to look into different hand positions. Like I know when I do light code healings and things like that, they have me put my hands in different, you know, different positions and things like that. And this is what this is talking to me about today. So you may want to take a look at that. Different mantras or hand positions. Like I know there's different ones, you know, putting different fingers together that, you know, mean different things when you're meditating. It feels like that is something for you to look into, something that might be, you know, of value to you. Transforming. And look at the light behind the head again, which here and here and here what I talked about. Things are changing at a cellular level. Deep healing. And again, from the hands, I mean, I just got done talking about the light codes and the signaling and stuff that I do, and then here it is here. That's interesting. Let's see what they have for spirit animals. The whale and the dolphin on the card. So let's see here. What is the spirit animal that wants to come? Starfish. North Star. This reminds me of when I was walking on the beach a couple of years ago here, after we arrived the first year that we were here, and all of a sudden I looked around me and there was all of these starfish swimming in the ocean around me. I was in water about knee deep, and they were all swimming around me, and it was so beautiful. And a starfish is really about finding your North Star, right? Where do you shine? Where are you meant to shine? And it's interesting because this is shine as well. And this is Heart of Source, all-encompassing love. And I said about this shining, you know, this shining and this shining. Like it's like there's something that is opening up for you at a really high level that is coming in for you. So let's see, what are we going to use for our tarot deck today? These cards are, no. We're going to use these today. Let's see the message that they want to bring. It's pretty straightforward with this. You know, like with the spiritual awakening and the cards that have come out, you know, finding your North Star. But we'll see what the tarot wants to bring you as well, because the tarot will go, you know, more in depth and bring more of a story. Oh, the moon in reverse. Something being revealed. Ace of Wands, inspiration. Let's see what else we have. Seven of Cups, choices. Or daydreaming. These cups look all the same. They got all the same thing in them. Three of Swords. With the Seven of Cups having all the same thing in them, like it, you know, like not typically the Seven of Cups would have different things in each cup, but this has exactly the same thing in each cup. It's almost like you need to open up your imagination to imagine something different. You know, it's like you're stuck in, you know, only one thing and you're just seeing it over and over again, right? Ten of Wands. Not letting that burden go. Three of Swords as well is heartache. Ten of Wands, you know, typically when you get to the 10, you release that burden. But when it's in reverse like this, that's a challenge. And they're right at the center, the Three of Wands. Ooh. You're not going to have a choice here, because things are, oh, and there's Ace of Swords as well. Things are just going to change with the way these cards are coming out here. There's going to be secrets that are revealed to you. It's going to bring in transformation. I mean, this here is the Judgment card. I see it as the Phoenix rising, complete transformation. Something coming to light, understanding something, and with the Ace of Swords being here. Like, you've been on the same path, you've made the same choices over and 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 over again. Okay? And it's continually caused heartache. It's time to let it go. To find inspiration. To allow yourself to start over again. To quit beating yourself up and thinking you have to keep trying to do something because you picked it once. You made that choice and now you're like, oh, I have to do it. I have to do it. You know the old adage, well, you made your bed, you got to lie in it. No, you don't. No, you don't. You can remake your bed. You can buy new blankets, new sheets. You can buy a new bed. You don't have to sleep. If it's something that is not what you wanted or what you expected it to be, you don't have to stay there. No. Sorry, I don't believe in that old saying. And that's what this is talking about here. Is you don't have to continue to make that same choice. You can make a new choice. And that's what this spiritual awakening is. Like, something is going to come that is going to bring this, with this secret being revealed here, that is going to open up your eyes to something. Okay? And it's going to show you the value of yourself and of your own dreams, finding out what it is that you really want. Having clarity. Clarity of the situation you're in and clarity of where you want to be. I don't typically clarify anything, but I'm just going to take a minute here and see, can we find out this secret? They might not tell us. They might not tell us. What is this moon in reverse, Spirit? Can you tell me? What is the moon in reverse, please? Oh, there's one. Another one. Okay, so I've got the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups. Well, they're not going to tell us. They're just telling us that it's going to reveal, you're going to love yourself. You're going to find value in yourself. So rather than making these choices of what you feel, you have to continue to go over and over and over that hamster wheel energy, that you're carrying all these burdens and everything, all the heartache that continues to happen over and over and over again. You are going to begin to understand. And with the Knight of Pentacles and the Nine of Cups, it's been a long road and it's been slow, but you are going to learn how to love yourself. This is going to teach you how to love yourself. But they're not telling me, they're telling me the result, but they're not telling me the secret. Okay? And again, on the bottom of this deck is the Ten of Wands, which we have here as well. So I mean, that's, double indication of the burdens that, that you have been carrying, that you feel like you're carrying. But again, that's a choice, right? So something is going to come to light that is going to show you that you no longer, really have to carry those burdens, that it's not up to you. Strength. Roots. Strength. Terminations and new beginnings. The life you have been living has outgrown its form. This is a rune of passage and part of an initiation phase. Yes, indeed. Yes, it's time to let go of this. This round and round. Round and round it goes, and where it stops, nobody knows. Moving into this clarity. The truth of who you are, the star. The star. Healing. Love. Okay, beautiful souls, this is your reading. Thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy. It's really beautiful, and I am excited to see what this secret is that is going to bring you into this self-love. If any of you have experienced this already and this is a confirmation, let me know in the comments if you're comfortable with that. And until next time, bye for now. Pile number 3, hello and welcome to your reading. You chose Rumi, mystical knowing, breaking boundaries, and personal experience of God. Rumi is someone that pretty much everyone knows who he is. I mean, you can't say his name without people knowing who Rumi is and how, he received, or reached enlightenment within his life, okay? Being able to connect with the God within. We all have this ability to be able to connect with the God within, and you see, his aura around him, but also the expansion of it, He has the understanding that God is love, and that's what it is, and in love there is great expansion. When we love, we can love through anything. People say, how can you forgive? Well, when you love somebody, you can forgive them, right? You always can. There's always a way to be able to do that. And then I know some people say they can't, but obviously then they're not respecting, love and who they are, and that's who Rumi is. Breaking those boundaries that separate us. And this card is talking to me about the separation that we experience here in this human body. Because we are separated within this human body, from source, from divine love. when we are here. But we can tap into that by moving within and finding that light within us. And that's the message that Rumi is sharing from the card today. Let's see what else he has to say. Ooh, Palladian activation. I've had a couple of activations today coming through in these readings. Coming together, harmony in the heavens and resolution. The Pleiades have been here, for a very long time, helping our race. I've been fortunate enough to, connect with the Pleiades through light language and things like that. And perhaps you guys are going to be connecting with the Palladians. You're definitely going to be receiving an activation from them in some way. And it's interesting how it says coming together because, and breaking boundaries here. Because this is about, the expansiveness and the being able to come together, the center of all things and everything that moves out from that in a spiral. But at the same time, that's everything that moves outward, inward. Okay, so it goes both ways, right? This way, and it also moves inward. And that's what this is. That's what this is talking to me about today. So let's see what message Rumi wants to bring. My chair doesn't want to stay up for some reason. It keeps going down closer and closer to the floor, and I like it to be up when I'm doing readings so that I can see easily. There's a lot of poetry, from Rumi as well. You may want to sit down and just connect. Just ask Rumi to come in. I'm getting a message that sometimes we need to ask for help. There's somebody out there that's trying to do everything on their own. And they think that they don't need help in anything, that it should be done on their own. That yes, this is a solo and a soul journey for us, but that doesn't mean that we can't receive help from other people. There's other people that have experienced what we are going through now. And so we can receive help from them to be able to help us through it. They can guide us through their experience. They can't tell us what to do, but they can guide us through their experience. Okay? Support us. Deep cellular healing. Isn't that interesting? Because that's kind of what this looks like, is cellular in some way. Okay, Rumi. So you guys are receiving Palladies, and the Palladies are healers. Like, they bring in healing. They work within the planet to be able to do that, to bring the healing to Earth, to us as human beings as well. So this makes sense, the deep cellular healing. And then we have priestess energy here. How are you being called to step up and lead? Ooh. I thought another one might want to come out, but it did not. So we'll move on to the spirit animals and see what spirit animal, and there's the octopus on here, and I see the octopus as otherworldly. There's just something about it. Turtle. that was extremely fast. The turtle is always home, regardless of where they are. And this is talking about feeling home here. Like this turtle looks very earthly with the land and everything, you know, on its, it almost looks like little patches of land on its back. And you've got Palladian and you've got Arcturus energy as well. That's interesting because Arcturians are the ones quite often that bring me the symbols of the hands. They're healers as well, and it's a deep cellular heal, as are the Palladians. Home is where the heart is, and your heart is here. So your home is with you regardless of where it is that you are. Some of you might be longing for home. You might be feeling some kind of, you know, deep homesickness within yourself that you're having a hard time shaking. And they want to tell you that, you know, home is wherever your heart is. Oh, look at that, 10 of Pentacles, and that is about happy home. This is the Light Seers Tarot. I love it. It's very non-traditional. All right, so let's see what the tarot wants to bring us. I love this deep cellular healing, I'm not going to lie. What's going on with this deck? Yeah, it just feels really sloppy or something there. I'm not sure what's happening, but... Okay. Bottom of the deck, we have Six of Cups. Yeah, past. Six of Cups always talks to me about past energy, you know. You see the child with the dog, and you see how he grows up here to be a man with the dog. The puppy and the... Right? Can be nostalgia, it can be, you know, past lives, it can be something that is, you know, affecting you from the past. But let's see what the cards are about here. So we have the Four of Pentacles, which is, you know, a kind of a miserly energy, really holding on to things. And that could be part of this too. You could have been taught, you know, within your life that there's only so much money and you need to hold on to it. So you really haven't, you know, had a prosperous life of being able to do things because you were too busy holding on to it. You have enough, but you don't want to take a chance that you're going to lose any. Eight of Swords, trapped in the mind. The Tower, Hand of God. The Hand of God coming down to make a change that you didn't have the courage to make. Page of Cups. Isn't that interesting? In reverse, I'm seeing this as he looks kind of angry, and when it's upside down, like his hair is, I never noticed that. But when it's this, like I didn't know, when I've got him upright like this, he looks really happy, and like this I always see as the higher self, you know, coming in. But when he's upside down like this, he doesn't look happy, he looks angry. Like his eyes change when he's upside down, so that they look like they're angry, and the eyes are the window to the soul. Yeah, this has something to do with home. Being at home or not feeling at home or something like that. What's this talking? Oh my goodness, and there's the Empress in reverse. Creation. And there's the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. And the Knight of Pentacles, slow energy. Yeah. This is exactly what I said when I saw this card here and the Four of Pentacles. You know, you've been taught that too much about the physical life, and Rumi's all about the spiritual life, the finding love, and all those things. You know, you've been taught that you know, to work hard and put everything together, and you know, all of this physical thing. And you're being asked now to look at it differently, because the Ten of Pentacles is a challenge, like having a happy home, happy life and everything, because you're not willing to spend anything, to have any fun, to go anywhere and do anything. It's just work and home. All work and no play makes Jack a dull boy, is what I'm hearing here. This has stifled creativity as well, you know, possibly even relationships within this as well, with the Empress being in reverse here. Yeah, he looks really angry. Yeah, they're definitely shaking up your world here, bringing in cellular healing. And this is coming together. It's almost like being able to, you know, possibly turn this around even. This could even be not being able to have a child and a family because of the belief system of the scarcity that you have, that you don't have enough. And we are what we believe. You know, we really are what we believe. Yeah, there's something in this card about something falling away or doing something here. Not sure what it is. I'm going to ask for confirmation on that. But there's something in that particular card. Page of Cups in reverse. What is this, Spirit? What is this? I tried to show twice the devil here. Habitual behavior. Habitual behavior. Anger, like he looks angry. Angry, resentful. Is there anything else here? Look at this, the Ten of Cups in reverse. I mean, you have the Ten of Pentacles and the Ten of Cups, but they're both in reverse. They're challenged. You can't be happy. You just can't be happy. It's a challenge for you to be happy because of your attitude, of the way you see things. What is this, Spirit? The Lover's on the bottom here. That's with this in reverse. Relationships, family. Kind of scared. Okay. We have the Father of Cups, the Ace of Swords, and the Death card, which is transformation. And these all came in reverse as well, you guys. And my deck isn't in reverse. It's in the upright. But they all came in reverse. So this is about refusing to change. Refusing to change. And as long as you refuse to change, you will not have the emotion. Like this is anger here, right? And no clarity, right? No rainbow of blessings and no transformation. And that's what a refusal to change is what it feels like to me. Very stringent. Is there anything that can be done about this, Spirit? I gotta watch timing a little bit here, but is there anything else you want to talk about this here? The 8 of Cups, walking away. Oh, look at all these broken cups here. And it's in reverse as well. Walking away. No? Okay. 10 of Pentacles. Not very forthcoming with this energy, you guys. They don't really want... Oh my goodness. And here we go again with the reversals. Mother of Pentacles and the Magician. Yeah. You're manifesting this negative energy in your life with Queen of Pentacles being in reverse here. Queen of Pentacles is somebody that's abundant. She's abundant. She's, has great intuition. The Magician is the manifester. You have manifested this with the negative emotions because you're still the Magician, regardless if it's in reverse or not. You're still the Magician. You don't know that you're manifesting this, but you are manifesting this by your attitude. Your attitude is what is bringing in all of this, what you think is bad luck. It's not bad luck. It is your mindset. It is what you are focused on. I don't usually get this, especially in my pile 3. I don't usually get this, but somebody needs a wake-up call here. That to stop manifesting, things within your life that you think you cannot have, you think you are not deserving. All of these energies are what is manifesting the negative, what you consider to be negative things within your life. Okay, because you feel like you don't deserve. You feel like you don't deserve the 10 of Pentacles. You feel like you don't deserve the 10 of Cups. You feel like you don't deserve the Empress. Okay. You feel like you don't deserve any of this stuff, and you do, or it wouldn't be showing up in your reality. But it's in reverse because of the attitude and because of, your belief system of what you believe. This Arcturus energy is going to be part of what comes in that's going to shake up your world here, okay? And this is going to be a deep cellular healing, and the Palladian energy is going to come in to bring things together for you, okay? So that could be something with a relationship, with family, that kind of thing. Kind of crazy, you guys. Look at this partnership. A union is coming. You are reminded to ensure you do not lose yourself in someone else. Let the winds of heaven dance between you. I'm going to look that rune up in the book because there's more there with that, I feel. I feel like there's more with that rune. Let me see. Gable. Drawing this rune is an indication that partnership in some form is at hand. In love relationships, in business matters, in partnering of every kind, you are put on notice not to collapse yourself into that union, for true partnership is achieved only by separate and whole beings, which you are not. This is evident. Where is it here? By whole beings who retain their separateness even as they unite. Remember to let the winds of heaven dance between you. At the same time, there is another aspect of partnership that you are being called to consider, for the path of partnership can lead you to the realization of a still greater union, union with the higher self, union with the divine. And this is my card right here for union with the higher self, union with the divine, when it's like this, okay? But this is a refusal of that. The ultimate gift of this rune is the realization of the divine in all things. God always enters into equal partnerships. Gibo, the rune of partnership, has no reverse, for it signifies the gift of freedom from which flow all other gifts. Yeah, I'm glad we read that because I think that that's important for you guys. So to let go of the belief system, to know that they're wanting to bring in a partnership to you, but not to be completely lost in that. Continue with your own independence as well, so that you are each individuals, and then you come together as a coming together here. And look at this one here: know thyself, remain humble while recognizing your potential. I didn't plan on that, but they put that up for some reason. Okay, so pile number 3, this is your reading. Thank you for allowing me to connect with your energy today, and I hope to see you in my next reading. Bye for now. You are